Hey everyone, in this video, I'll be walking through what it's like using the Hartford, whether you're looking into personal insurance through AARP or you're running a small business and want coverage that works when you need it. Because at a certain point, whether it's protecting your home, your car, or your company, the question isn't just what's the cheapest policy, it's who's actually going to be there when something goes wrong. That's where the Hartford caught my attention. So in this review, I'll break down how the coverage works, what you actually get, and a few things I think are worth knowing before you decide to get coverage with them. Now, on the personal side, the Hartford really centers around the AARP crowd. And while this isn't something I need for myself, I've got about 40 years, it caught my eye because it felt like something that was built for my father, because he isn't looking for some stripped down online policy. And the auto insurance is exclusive to AARP members. In fact, it's the only one that's actually nationally backed by them. And it's kind of cool how well it's designed around the realities of getting older. Not in a patronizing way, but just practical. Like one example is a benefit called RecoverCare. If you're in an accident and need help with day-to-day stuff like meals, cleaning, or just getting to appointments, they'll cover up to $2,500 to help with that. It's the kind of thing that actually matters when you're recovering and don't want to rely on family for everything. They also have accident forgiveness. So if you've been a safe driver for 5 years and you get into your first at-fault accident, your premium doesn't shoot up. And with the Disappearing Deductible, your out-of-pocket costs for collisions shrink the longer that you go without a claim. These are real benefits that reward careful driving. And they've also got great new car replacement coverage. So if your car gets totaled in the first 15 months or 15,000 miles, they'll replace it with a brand new one, not a check for the depreciated value, and you don't have to fight with adjusters. And it's the same idea on the home side. Whether it's a house, condo, or even renter's insurance, they include full replacement cost coverage for your stuff by default. Most companies just give you the used value. Here, it's what it would cost to replace today. The home itself is also covered at 100% of the rebuild cost. Most other places do like 80, give or take. And if you want extras, you can add things like coverage for equipment breakdowns, water backup, or even identity theft. The only issue I really found here is that you have to finish the quote by phone, but once that's done, they send everything over. And if you got an RV or boat, or even a golf cart, they've got coverage for those too. So overall, this whole thing just feels steady and practical, built for people who want real protection. Now, if you're running a small business, the Hartford makes it easy to get started and scale up as you grow. They offer what's called a business owner's policy, BOP, and that bundles things like coverage for your workspace, your equipment, liability, and lost income if something forces you to shut down temporarily. Then from there, you can add things like workers' comp or commercial auto. And with workers' comp, they have a thing called return to work support. It can help people get back on the job sooner. Plus, if you're using company vehicles, they've got that covered too. So you don't need multiple providers just to get the basics. So whether you're just getting started or already growing, you can start simple and add more later. And hey, if you're already thinking about checking out the Hartford, there's a link down in the description and comments that'll take you straight to their current offers and pricing. And we can usually actually get you some better offers there than you'd find on their website, so feel free to take a look if you want to explore their options. Now, pricing-wise, the Hartford definitely leans more toward quality than bargain rates. Their auto coverage starts around $78 a month, and they say AARP members save around $577 on average, but those are rough numbers. You can get a feel for what kind of protection you need online, but to get a real quote, you'll still need to give them a call. And it's the same story on the home side. They mention a $200 a month national average, but final pricing does mean talking to an agent. For business insurance, it's a little more upfront. A basic business bundle runs about $1,700 a year, and things like workers' comp or general liability usually land somewhere between $60 and $85 a month, depending on the business. So yeah, it costs more than some cut rate options, but the way it's built, you're actually getting a lot for the money. And in terms of experience, things are really easy here. For auto, you can even get a discount just for applying online. You'll need your driver's license and VINs, but it's quick. And for home, there's that one phone step, but it's not that annoying. And on the business side, it has a little quiz to help guide you, which is useful if you don't know where to start. And if you ever need to file a claim, the process is fast too. Most people get it done in under 10 minutes, and the reviews on it are actually solid. But what sets the Hartford apart, especially if you're in the 50+ AARP group, is that they just include all the stuff that matters. Full replacement value for your things, solid driving rewards, lifetime repair backing, practical support. And if you want to compare them to another company, something like Chubb is more for high-end homes and ultra-wealthy clients. They do infrared scans and give you cash payouts if your $3 million house burns down. The Hartford, it's more grounded. It's solid coverage that simply works. So in the end, the Hartford stands out not because it tries to do everything, but because it focuses on doing the important stuff well. Whether you're looking for peace of mind with your home and auto coverage, or just want dependable will support as your business grows. It's good coverage where you actually need it. And if the Hartford sounds like it might be a fit for you or someone in your family, feel free to check out the link in the description because, like I mentioned earlier, we usually have some special offers or discounts listed there too, stuff you wouldn't find anywhere on their website. If you're interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email in the description below. Hopefully you found this review helpful, and if you did, please leave a thumbs up as I always appreciate that. And if you have any questions, drop those in the comments. I try to answer as many as I can. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.